Hey there, Nicole here. One last time, we're going to do the final video for our anchor analysis, which we do with every DFY SEO campaign. It's pretty intensive. It's been a little bit of a lengthy process today, but we're coming to the end of it now. So you'll see, first of all, that I have the majority of my keywords built out for this campaign. Rest assured, I do have an owner's name. Not really important to me right now. I'm not doing anything with it, but for this one, we're going to finish this up by building out our Longtail and Keyword Plus list and our Brand Plus keyword list. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to use a program called LinkEO, and this is LinkEO's anchor text generator program. You can use anchor text suggestion tool, and we're going to go ahead and grab all of our brand name variations. I'm going to leave off that bottom one, that local client. I'm going to do just the big ones there, and then I do want to also grab my keywords, and I'm just going to grab this list of exact match. We definitely don't want to grab partials, long tails. We could theoretically grab some of these. Again, most of these are just exact match. They're just other exact match that I found during the audit or variation terms even. So I can grab those, but based on the number of keywords I already have for this page alone, and the fact that we are doing other pages for this, I'm going to stick with just the exact so I don't build out too many long tails. And I do also keep in mind that we'll come back to this every quarter of the campaign. We're going to be looking at your backlinks and your anchor text, and we're going to be determining our link strategy for the subsequent quarter. So we are going to be coming back to this. We can always generate more long tails. Now we need to choose the type of content we're looking at. For this one, it's going to be a homepage. Now, if it's a local business, we do also have local business homepage. I'll show you that real quick. That then asks us for the state, city, and state abbreviation for our location. So essentially, if I was a plumber, the keywords I would put in here would just be plumber, plumbing, plumbing repair, and then I would add my geo modifiers here to be added when this thing runs. So for this one, we're national, so we're just looking at company homepage. We also have service pages, long-form content pages, blogs, e-com product pages, and of course, local homepage and service pages. So I want to select the types I want to generate, which is going to be, of course, my keyword plus. It will kind of generate partials. It does a better job generating partials for a local than it does for a national. And I want to do brand and keyword. So we're going to hit generate. We're going to just grab the CSV file. I can go ahead and close that. We'll come back to this. And I'm going to go ahead and add it to the folder, just because as a CSV, I'm going to have to open this, and I'm going to want to run through this because it is a software that we're using to generate these keywords. So readability is not necessarily going to be this program's forte, and we want to make sure that all of our keywords read okay. So this is telling me the type that it generated, and it's also telling me the specific keyword. Now you can see these right here. I'm not reading them this time, but you can read through these, see the kind of things that it's generating for us. And then down here, we're going to have our brand plus keyword as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm going to run through these, make sure they all read good, and then I'm going to show you the next step from there. All right, so I've gone through this whole list, checked for readability and some other instances. I will say one thing to keep in mind is this thing will generate, on occasion, some line items that say, free. It just puts free in front of your keyword or in a little sentence with your keyword. So you want to definitely look for that, because I know a lot of the time when it does that, we actually don't want that because our client, of course, doesn't offer that service for free. It could say something like free New York plumbing, and that's not what we want. So you want to remove those. Now in this case, our training is completely free, so we can actually use that. You'll see that is in my keywords themselves, and on occasion it did generate free in front of some of them. We left it alone or removed it as needed. Again, we're also looking at readability, and we're looking to make sure that all of the keywords not only make sense like structurally, but that they make sense for what we offer. So if it's not something where we do it online, as in the case of the one I have highlighted here, online local SEO courses, again, with the plumber example, it could put online plumbing services. and that's not technically what we're looking for. So in that case, I may remove that one or just change it up. So I'm going to go ahead and copy these, and I actually did come up with one more variation keyword while I was doing this. This local marketing strategies just came to me. I haven't been using strategies, so that's one that I can add in as well. And I may go back and add a couple here just because I feel like that could be a viable keyword. So for the long tails that I just copied, I'm going to go ahead and paste those right here in this column. For the brands, the brand plus I should say, I'm going to skip this last line, leave space, and I'm going to go back and just copy those over. Let's see here, and there we go. So then this document, I can go ahead and delete both the sheet and CSV version. We don't need that anymore now that we've cleaned them up and transferred them over. So now we have our full list of keywords that we want to use for our target page. And you'll see that this does not include anything for our other pages. So the last stage of doing the anchor text analysis, I call it bringing it all together. We want to just make sure that everything has been added onto this sheet and that we have a clear and concise, actionable plan moving forward to create our anchor text strategy, which we're going to talk about a little bit later on in another article. So again, we have all of our pages pretty much built out. I do have deep link targets for blog posts that we can use. These are, of course, going to be pages that link back to any of my target pages up here, so we can help push relevance that way and help keep our link building safe. But overall, this has been a fairly smooth process. Sometimes it is longer with sites where the content or the site structure is bad and pages are cannibalizing each other and things like that. Where you have 3 pages that are all optimized for the exact same service and city. Things like that really put a wrench in the works when it comes to doing anchor analysis. And those are all things that you can kind of learn more about through our audit overview post. We talk about a lot of the things that we look at in the technical and quality audit and things that lead to issues down the line with campaigns, such as having trouble properly building out the targeting strategy for your campaign. But that about covers our anchor text analysis post and video series. If you have any questions or concerns, we're always happy to answer them through either live chat, email, or directly through the dashboard if you have an existing campaign with us. Otherwise, we look forward to working with you on all of your future organic optimization campaigns.